Good morning.
Good morning, sir. How are you?
Yeah, I'm doing very well. Thank you for asking. And how have you been?
Yeah, I'm good and doing well in my life. And yeah,
Yes, yes. And sir, we are meeting very first time. We don't know about each other. But right now, also, I am being able to see your name on the screen, Vijay Singh. But I don't know properly yourself. So before starting our conversation, we should introduce ourselves. First of all, please say something about yourself.
yeah, sure. First of all, thank you, sir, for having me here with you. And my name is Vijay Singh Tharkoti, and I born and brought up in Uttarakhand. And I have completed my graduation from Bachelor of Arts. And currently, I am pursuing my Bachelor of Physical Education course. And along with, if I talk about my hobbies, then I love to play football and I love to traveling. And nowadays, I am also learning this language. So that's all about me.
Yes, yes. It's wonderful introduction from your side. And it is good to know about yourself. And may I introduce myself?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
First of all, thank you for giving this wonderful opportunity to introduce myself in front of you. I am Santanu Das. I am connecting from West Bengal. And by profession, I am a working person. I work in a hospital as an attendant. And I have been working over there more than 10 years. And if I talk about my hobbies, I always like playing cricket and football. But nowadays, I don't play cricket and football because I don't get free time. And apart from that, I am running two YouTube channels. Number one is English with SD, and number two is English with Santanu. That's all about me. It is my short introduction.
Okay, sir. Sir, I think I saw in you somewhere in someone videos, I guess. In some conversation video, I guess. I don't remember the name of the channel, but I saw you someone with conversation.
Yes, maybe actually every single day I talk to another people, and maybe they will upload their video. Yeah, I also upload the video on my channel. They upload their video on their channel. Yeah, and sir,
Oh,
you also like traveling.
yeah, sir. I love to traveling.
But how many states did you visit in our country?
Okay, actually, I never visited so many states, but for the playing purpose, I visited for 3 or 4 states Delhi, Punjab, and Jammu, and the last one is Mumbai. For the playing purpose,
Oh,
as you already know, I love to play football, so that's why I visited there. And yeah, traveling is my passion, and for me traveling is not all about to go everywhere. And like whenever I was in my hometown, I just go on the mountains for the trekking and those type of things I like to do. Yeah, for me that's a traveling.
yeah. Well, I also always like playing cricket and football, and when I was starting in school or college, at the same time I used to play football in the morning time every single day. But nowadays I don't play cricket or football. But sir, you are also good. Maybe you are also good player. There's also you went to play football to another state. And sir, right nowadays, do you practice? Do you play football?
Yeah, currently I am not like in practice on the daily basis because right now I am in another city for my study purpose and here I am living alone. Like when I was in my hometown, I used to play football every day in every morning and every evening. But here, rarely, like once in a week, I play football. So here is no chance to play football. For when you go another city, it's very difficult to maintain some habits and those type of stuffs.
Yes, yes. And sir, you belong to Uttarakhand, yeah?
Yeah, right.
But what is the native language?
Yeah, like okay, the native language is Pahari.
Which?
Pahari.
Pahari. Yes, yes.
Yeah.
But how many languages do you know?
The I only two. The first one is my native Pahari, and the second one is Hindi, and the third one is this English language which I am learning.
Yes, yes. And sir, right now, so you are doing your graduation. You have completed your graduation, and right now, so you are pursuing your another subject in physical exercise. And sir, during your study at that time, did you study in English medium school or your native language school?
Yeah, I studied. I passed my studies from the Hindi medium schools. As on my school days, even I was in hostel. The hostel was like a sports hostel. So when you are involved in this sport, then definitely you are not good at the studies on that time. So I passed my studies from the Hindi medium.
In the medium. Sir, right now, who motivated you for learning this language, for speaking English?
Actually, by honestly, no one motivates me because since my childhood, I was desired to speak in this language, but somehow I didn't get the environment, and I don't have the guidance that you should do those and that type thing. But when I come at this stage and I came here in another city, then I realized the importance of this language because I am also searching for the part-time job. So that's how I realized the importance of this language. For that case, now I am mm, learning this language.
Yes. Sir, how long have you been learning this language? I mean, when did you start your English speaking journey?
Okay, so now it has been maybe 3 months, 3 and 3.5 months.
3 months.
I am not consistently learning this language. Like often I 3 or 4 days, like sometimes 1 or 2 days, not consistent in this language on the regular basis. But now from the past 10 or 15 days, I am consistent on this language and I gave myself a goal for next 40 days.
Yes. Sir, I would like to ask one question to you. Your whole study was in Hindi medium school and just practicing 3 months. You are also speaking English very well. But sir, first of all, please tell me, how did you learn this language at the beginning time? What kind of method did you follow? And earlier, did you join any coaching center? Did you join any institute for learning this language?
No, I didn't join any institute and I didn't join any coaching for learning this language. Even I was planning to join some institute even. But when I go there and ask them what's the plan of the learning English, how much fees you should take, then they said to me like we take like around 7 to 8K, and
Yes.
they they also said to we submit your fees in like on the two, what we can say, sorry I am getting fumble. They said like you have to deposit your fees early in a month. So I
Yes,
don't
yes.
feel good. Like in the term of the education, it's not so good. So I didn't go for the institute, and somewhere I was alone in my room. So whenever I got the time, like whenever I am preparing food more for myself, then I just play the video of some YouTubers and some podcasts, and I just listen continuously. That's how my interest involves, and slowly I catch some words, and that's how I learned. And nowadays I am also like reading some of pages and wrote some things on my notebooks. That's that's how I started my journey.
Yes, yes. Wonderful introduction. And a wonderful your English speaking journey, sir. I noticed that in my locality, most of the young boys and girls, they want to learn this language. Yeah. And after giving the high fees, they join the coaching center. And after 2 or 3 months, but they leave the job and they leave the practice. Yeah. They told me, yeah, on the coaching center, they always learn the how to, they learn the rules and what is the rules and there are so many formula but it is not good. Always you have to speak and always you have to open your mouth according to me. Actually
Yes.
speaking is the most important part. Yeah. And I as far as if I know about myself, I never joined any coaching center. Always staying at my home. I and using my smartphone. I have learned this language. And right now there are so many applications available in the Play Store, and you can use these applications for practicing purpose. And earlier I used to use so many applications, Highbrew, CV, Expluency. This kind of application I used to use for audio call purpose. But right now also I don't use. Right now I use this application, type application, because in this application there are two options. Number one is audio call, number two is video call. Yeah, both are available in this application. And for improving English skill, video call is very good, because eye contact and body language is very important. Yeah, and according to me, if you have a knowledge of basic English grammar, you can learn this language always staying at your home. There is no need to go anywhere, according to me.
Right, right. Yeah, right, sir. You are absolutely right. And the I have two questions for you. And the first one is how long you have been learning this language? How long, how you started your journey and which difficulties you faced to learning this language in this journey?
Yes, yes. It is wonderful question. First of all, I am telling you, it is wonderful question for me because I belong to village area. I am from West Bengal. I belong to village area, and there is no good English environment. And my all study was Bengali medium school. Bengali is my native language. And in my primary school, during my study, there was no English subject in my school. That's why my English was so weak. And when I was studying in class 8 standard and 9 standard, at that time I did not know how to make a sentence in English properly. At that time, I could not write one sentence in English properly. Yeah, so so I had to face a lot of problem for learning this language. But before starting our conversation, before starting the speaking English, I have completed the grammatical rules. Yeah, and after completing the grammatical rules, I started my English speaking journey. That's why I have been learning this language for a long time, maybe 2 years. But I have been speaking English around 1 year. But before speaking English, I have completed the grammatical rules, and after that also I started my English speaking journey because I was very weak at the in English subject. Yeah.
Okay, okay. Good to hear. And my second question is, I just need your favor or opinion on that. So don't take me wrong. What's your opinion about nowadays the institute and coaching centers, especially the English coaching centers? I just want to your opinion. What do you think about that?
Actually, I have never joined any coaching center. I don't have idea about the coaching center. But who have joined in a coaching center? I asked the questions. Yeah, and you have joined the coaching center, but you are not speaking very English very well. What is the reason? And they told me, yeah, in the coaching center they always learn the few grammatical rules and a few formula, but there is no chance to practice. Yeah, and if they told me, teacher always told me you have to discuss each other, but they are not interested in the coaching center, and that's why also they cannot speak English properly. According to me nowadays, no need to go anywhere. Yeah, and using your smartphone you can learn this language. Yeah, and if you watch the if you search on YouTube, yeah, how did you learn this language? Just 15 days and just 30 days. There are so many video we will upload. Yeah, come out. If you watch this video continuously, you can learn this language. Actually, listening and speaking both are very important. First of all, always you have to listen, and after that, also always you have to speak. Both are very important, according to me.
Yeah, right, right. But yeah, but in my case, in my favor and in my opinion, nowadays the mostly coaching and mostly institute are just trying to earn money. Their motto is like earning money. Their motto is not providing knowledge, right? As
Yes,
I
yes,
observed, because I also looking for the learn this language. So many coachings. I go almost 7 or 8 coaching centers, and their motto, what I observe that their motto is only to earn money.
yes,
So
yes.
nowadays, these platforms are like only for the money, not for the providing knowledge, I guess.
Yes, yes. Actually, if you have a confidence and if you have a knowledge of basic grammar, you can learn this language, according to me. And sir, I would like to ask one question to you. You have been learning this language around 3 months. Right now, you are speaking English very well. And at the beginning time, what kind of method did you follow for learning the language?
Simply like I didn't follow any things like as I'm a bachelor and living alone. You know, when you live alone and you are not in the discipline, then you do everything like whatever those type of. So I'm not disciplined on that time. I just do watching videos like mostly time I don't get the time. So what I do like when I cooking for myself, I listen the podcast. I just play the video and put on site and that's doing all my things and listening. That's how my interest begins. And the things I did, the one application I also download Peerup. Have you heard about that?
P?
Peerup.
Sorry? No, no,
Peerup.
no, I don't use.
Okay, so that application was a free, and that application also give you connect co-learners all across the world, and it's a free of cost.
Yes, yes. Oh, yes.
So those are the things I did, and if I talk about speaking, sometimes I open my camera and speak with myself, and I wrote some of vocabularies also, not so many, only some because I'm also right now a beginner. If I will go for the advanced, then definitely it will difficult for me. Even I will not understand to what to say. So right now my motto is like go for the simple English. If I will be able to communicate with you, then it's okay. So that's the
Yes,
thing I
yes.
did. Yeah.
Yes, yes. And sir, how long have you been using this application, Skype application?
Yeah, it's my second day. Yesterday I connected and yeah, and this is
Oh, you are the
my
new person.
yeah.
Yes.
Yesterday I had a conversation with Nutan ma'am.
Yes, yes. And who added
Yeah,
you?
yeah, she
And
added me.
Natul ma'am? Yes,
Yeah,
he
Nutan
added
ma'am
you.
added me. And yeah, she gave me some tips and tricks, and we had a conversation. And I after that I feel very motivated. Before that, I was like, okay, like things are going, I'm doing every day. But after that conversation, somewhere my mind was a little bit changed, and I am like connecting with. I'm not wasting my time. If
Yes, yes.
I if I not had the conversation yesterday, right now I'm using mobiles and doing stuff in Instagram reels. But now I'm using my time properly.
Yes. And sir, my next question is right now, so you are learning this language and you are pursuing your graduation, and maybe you have a few friends in your surrounding in study purpose, and do you speak with them in English? Do you practice?
By honestly, I don't have any friends here. Even
Oh,
I don't
yes.
have a single friend here to speak. Even I don't have a friend with whom I can go for roaming. I don't have. In this city, I am completely alone, and I feel very lucky. And sometimes I feel not so good. The positive way I feel like I can do everything here. There is a no one to judgment. But in my friend circle, in my hometown, I don't have the circle and I don't have the environment. So yeah.
Yes. Yes, and sir, I would like to ask one question to you. To learn any language, always you have to follow four rules: LSRW, listening, speaking, reading, and writing. Four things are very important, but most important is listening and speaking. And you also doing this job very well. And do you practice? Do you practice reading? Do you practice writing?
Yeah. Like a week ago, I started those things like reading and writing. I wrote at least 60 lines, maybe 3 pages. The first page will be about my past, what I did yesterday. The second
Yes, yes,
page about the present, what I will be do, what I did today. And the third one is about the tomorrow, what I will be do tomorrow. Why those type of things? What will we do? We did like a past, present, future. Those type of
yes, yes.
things. Yeah. Those type of things I did right and read. I read some. I read into the chat GPT. I just simply said to chat GPT, give me a passage around 3000 words. That's how I reading skills. And at the end, we have to speak. No matter what are you doing, how much grammatical rules you learn, how much reading you have, how much books you wrote. At the end, you have to speak with others. You have to deal with others. So nowadays, my motto is as as long as I want to speak with others. Sir.
Yes, yes, you are doing a good job, sir. Definitely, you will be a good speaker. I know also you are speaking English very well, but in future, definitely you will be a good speaker. You are doing so many things: reading, writing, listening, speaking. All right, sir. It was nice conversation with you. Yeah, you are speaking English very well. Yeah, and I have learned so many things from you. You are speaking English very well. Thank you, sir, giving a valuable time. All right, sir. Nice to meet you. Take care. Bye bye. Have a good day.
Thank you, sir.